them a few times there, capability of getting the lead or pulling ahead, but just couldn't get those stops down the stretch. Just what were they doing that was so difficult to be able to get the win?
Well, off the top of my head, I think they got a couple 50-50 balls there around the basket and laid it in. We blew a defensive coverage and left Bourne open in the corner. He made a nice shot. Those two probably stick out in regards to the last 4 minutes. And just couldn't come up with a big stop.
When you start off that slow and able to come back, I'm sure, do you look at it as we couldn't overcome a slow start? Just sure there's frustration in there, but the adjustments work.
You know, it's a long year. We're not going to play well the whole game. I mean, you don't want to start slow for sure. We started really slow, especially defensively, but we had plenty of time and opportunities to come back and win. I thought we responded to the slow start particularly well.
Offensive rebounding and second chance points are usually a strength tonight, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, not just that area, but I don't think we played, our style of ball tonight. We, like you mentioned, we typically don't get out rebounded like that. We typically don't give up 44% from the floor. We just didn't play our style of basketball. But anytime you give up 15-second chance in a game in the 60s, you really put yourself in danger of losing. And I just didn't think that we played the way that we have been playing and are capable of playing. And we'll have to go watch it and figure out why.
How difficult is that to figure out when you have Matthew and Nick back and you're playing 10 guys and trying to figure out, kind of reinvent how you guys had those rotations throughout the first part?
It's fitting Matt back in is I wouldn't say difficult. We just have to fit him back in. Nick played tonight because when he got his opportunity, he played well. So we gave him more opportunity. We'll have to make a few adjustments with our rotation. I mean, you can't play 10 guys. That's a lot. But tonight we needed it. We needed 10 guys to try to get back in the game. But all those things, the dust will settle on that. The guys that did play, some of them need to probably play a little better.
Coach, you've been adamant that, right, especially in the Valley, you got to win at home. I know this is a game y'all could have won, but you got to put in the rear view. So how do you take the film, and then go on the road and try to win a very tough Bradley?
Yeah, you got to try to. You don't have long to worry about it. We'll watch the tape and evaluate where we did some things wrong and where we need to do some things better. But yeah, our attention tomorrow is going to be a focus on Bradley. We'll go watch this game right now and kind of clean these things up tonight. But yeah, we got to introduce Bradley tomorrow. We play in a matter of a couple of days. So there's some things that we need to do better. Definitely rebounding is one.
I guess playing in the Valley, is that the gift and the curse? Is that really, when you look at that schedule, there is nobody that you can say, yeah, it's probably a walkover win? Every game, you got to bring the heart.
That's any league. That's any league at any level. I mean, that's all leagues. The Valley's no different than any other league. You got to play well every night, or to give yourself a chance to win. Some nights you got to play a little better than what you are. Some nights you can get away with not playing well. But in our league, you got to play well to beat the majority of the team. So we'll have to play well in Peoria.
You were saying that Nick earned his playing time, but we saw quite a few line shifts in general. So should we be seeing that a lot throughout the season? No,
I don't think so. But tonight we weren't. Some guys weren't playing very well. So we were just trying to give ourselves a jump start and go. We have the capabilities to go deep into our bench. I thought our bench did a great job. In fact, everyone that came off of our bench tonight was a positive. No one was a negative. And then we ended up losing Mayo at the beginning of the second half, so that kind of opened up an opportunity as well. But I don't think we're going to be 5 in, 5 out. NJ was in foul trouble, right? So that Cesar played well. So that just happened to be the flow of the game today. Yeah.
Just as far as building on Cesar's night, he had a good game at St. Mary's. Was this kind of a continuation of his better play?
Yeah, I think so. He's played really well. And now, we're going to go watch the film right now. I'm not sure if any of our guys played well defensively off the top of my head, outside of Donnie off the top of my head. I don't want to say that without evaluating, but I noticed Donnie did a good job defensively, and he typically does. But offensively, Cesar had a great game. That's no secret, and we needed it. I mean, he really stepped up, and he's capable of that. And he started to really get into a groove and find his role on the team, and he's taking full advantage of his opportunity. But I think we all need to try to get better defensively pretty fast.
I don't have how many timeouts you had on that last possession didn't have any?
Yeah, 0.
So I'm sure that's the shot you wanted and everything.
Yeah. We went over that and shoot around what we were going to do if we had no timeouts, whether it was side OB, under OB. And, we set a high ball screen for Austin. And that's our best option because Austin can score from anywhere on the floor. And Nick Kramer was wide open. I mean, I don't know who you think a good coach is, but that guy could call a timeout and drop something. And if he gets a shot that wide open with the game on the line, then that would be a good call. But that's the best shot you can probably get. I mean, he was wide open.